What happens when the entire China goes on holiday?
Chunyun, the Spring Festival travel rush, is the world's biggest human migration.
What does Chinese New Year actually look like today? What elements in home decor attract money and abundance? And how do you say Happy New Year without sounding like everyone else? Let's start from here. In 2025, China's Spring Festival travel rush, Chunyun, broke all the records. We're talking about 9.02 billion trips packed into just 40 days. Yeah, billion, with a B. As of 2025, the population of the United States is estimated to be approximately 347 million people. Imagine every single person in the US traveling 26 times each within a month. That's the kind of epic movement we're talking about. Getting a train ticket during this time? Ooh, can you picture it? People are glued to their phones, sweating over the screens, frantically smashing the refresh button like their lives depend on it. The entire country is trying to click buy now at the exact same second. Tickets are being sold at a jaw-dropping speed of over 1,000 tickets per second. Yes, 1,000 tickets every single second. No matter how hard it is to get a ticket, people will try again. Because the moment people finally walk through their front door and see their family's smiling faces, all of the craziness is totally worth it. To help you better understand this incredible holiday, let me use Christmas as a fun comparison. Let's start by comparing just how much time these holidays really give us.
Yes!
Christmas. Usually just one day, December 25th. Sure, some companies might throw in a few extra days around New Year if you're lucky. But Chinese New Year? That's a whole different game. By law, you get at least 4 days off. And if you're working during the holiday, well, congrats! You're earning triple pay. Yup,
Yes!
It's festive and financially rewarding. Sweet, right? And get this, some companies don't just stop at 4 days. They go full ledger mode and give people time off all the way to the Lantern Festival. What is Lantern Festival? It's the first full moon night of the new year, falling off the 15th day of the Chinese New Year. That's right, 15 whole days. That's not a holiday. That's a half-month-long celebration.
Yes!
Okay, we've talked about time off. Let's move on to something you can see and feel. The decorations. First, let's talk about Christmas. Everywhere you look, it feels like Christmas. Red ribbons wrap around the staircase, twinkling lights sparkling on the tree, and shiny ornaments dangle like little treasures. Candles glow warmly on the dinner tables, garlands stretch across the fireplace, and Christmas music plays gently in the background. How cozy. It's the perfect setting for laughter, love, and family cherished memories together. Now, let's take a closer look at the Chinese Spring Festival. What do we usually have at home for the Chinese New Year? So, let me show you this picture. If this is what pops into your mind when you think about Chinese New Year,
Oh no!
well, let me tell you what's a little off with this picture, and I will show you what things actually look like nowadays. First of all, we don't dress like that anymore. I mean, come on, that's like a whole century ago. Modern day style looks more like this. Also, those red scrolls, yeah, we don't hang them in the house. They belong outside the front door. It's called 对联. 对联 are more than just words on paper. They're soul in every line, meaning in every word, and beauty in every stroke. They're an art form passed down through generations, filled with timeless blessings and cultural heritage. 对联 are like a welcome sign for good fortune. Placing them outside the door lets your guests feel the positive energy before they even step inside. It's like the front of a cool shop. You see the sign, you feel the vibe. So next time you spot a 对联, take a second to read it. You might just learn something about the people inside. Oh, and those red lanterns? Yeah, they are actually meant for outdoors because they are meant to glow outdoors, guiding the way and welcome good luck into the home. You could decorate with lanterns indoors, but usually we just set a few on the table or on the floor just to add a nice festive touch, like this. The picture on the wall? I'm guessing it's supposed to be 财神爷, the god of wealth. But honestly, it's kind of looked like your uncle doing cosplay for the first time. 财神爷 is a big deal during the Chinese New Year. People display his image near the entrance to welcome him into their homes, pray to him during the new year to bring in luck, wealth, and a little extra cash flow for the year ahead. I've got a whole video coming up on Chinese gods. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Okay, let's keep looking. Now, this full character. They actually got it right.
Yes!
It means good luck. And during the Chinese New Year, we love hanging a big one in a house. Sometimes we even flip it upside down. And that's not a mistake. It's a pun. In Mandarin, upside down sounds like arrived. Dao and Dao. So it's like saying, hey, good fortune just showed up. Pretty clever, right? And that's just the beginning. There's so much more you can't see in the picture. Let me show you some of the cute decorations we put up around the house. Pretty cool, right? Okay, right before the big day, people go all in on shopping. It's all about loading up New Year's special purchase, 年货. Like meats, snacks, sweets, dry seafood, decorations, firecrackers, red envelopes, the whole festive lineup. Everyone's preparing for the biggest holiday of the year. And get this, people in China spend over 8 trillion RMB on food and shopping. About $1.12 trillion. Flash sales every hour, and delivery drivers zipping through the traffic like they're on a mission from the fortune gods. With over 8 trillion RMB flying out of wallets, it's a full-blown retail celebration. And that brings us to the food section. For Christmas, you often see turkey, prime rib, ham, green bean casserole, mashed potato on the table. How about Chinese New Year? What the Chinese usually eat during their longest and most important and special meals of the year. Since I'm from southern China, let me show you the delicious food we have on New Year's Eve table. Our New Year's Eve dinner table is packed with at least 10 amazing dishes. It's not just a meal, it's a feast. Every plate brings something special, and every bite, pure joy. We have 蒜蓉粉丝蒸扇贝、香菇扣肉小炒鱿鱼、红烧狮子头、蒜香排骨清蒸多宝鱼、酱香童子鸡、客家酿豆腐、蚝汁鲍鱼、腰果百合、盐香焗鸡、白苕基围虾、葱烧海参香辣油膏蟹、糖醋松子鱼、芋头糕、辣味煲仔饭、冬菇扒菜心、清炒芥兰、花椒炖鸡汤 and more. Wow, New Year's Eve dinner is a big deal. Every place has its own way of doing New Year's dinner. It's all about local flavor. Southern families go big on seafood and veggies like fish, shrimp, crab, and leafy greens. Families up north are big on meat dishes and anything made with flour, like noodles, buns, dumplings, like braised pork, stewed beef, and lamb. Southern food tend to be light and fresh, while up north they prefer rich, heavy, and full of flavor. Different tastes, same goal. A delicious feast to welcome the new year. Planning to eat out on New Year's Eve? Good luck. Some places are so popular they got fully booked 3 months in advance. Sure, it's not cheap. Don't be surprised if the set menu costs 888, 2,888, or even 8,888 yuan. Why those numbers? Because 8 sounds like getting rich in Mandarin. You are not just paying for the dinner, you are investing in good luck. Your wallet might cry, but your fortune is smiling. Now that we've talked about what's on the table, let's talk about what's in the gift bags. Christmas gifts are my absolutely favorite part. You can spot it from across the room. Wrap it in shiny paper, top it with a perfect Red Bull, almost too pretty to touch. But Chinese holiday giving is also sweet because we skip the wrapping and go straight to the good stuff. 红包, red envelope. Right, no ribbons, no boxes, just cash in the envelope. Straight to the point, straight to your wallet. Love it. Well, the envelope itself is like a little piece of art. However, the money isn't just cash. It's called 压岁钱. It's a wish for wealth, happiness, and prosperity. A meaningful blessing passed down from one generation to the next. A meaningful moment that shares joy and carries forward hopes for the year ahead. Even so, some believe that once you have grown up and start your own life, it's time to leave the red envelopes behind. In my hometown, once you get married, that's it. No more 红包 for you. And from then on, it's your turn to give red envelopes to the younger ones. Oh, and one more thing. When you are giving out 红包, go with even numbers because they are seen as symbols of balance and good fortune. And of course, a big part of Chinese New Year is greeting. 恭喜发财. It's one of the first things people say when they meet. Yes, it means wishing you wealth. It's our way of saying, hey, I want you to win in life this year. Sure, if all you know is 恭喜发财, not bad. That's a solid start. But if you burst out some extra Chinese phrases, ooh, now you are the life of the party. Grandma's nodding, uncles are impressed, you might even get a second wrap envelope. Let me show you a few bonus phrases that will seriously upgrade your Lunar New Year greetings. 龙马精神, 龙马精神, wishing you the strong spirit and unstoppable energy. 财源滚滚, 财源滚滚. May wealth flow in like a river. 心想事成, 心想事成. Make all your wishes come true. 万事如意, 万事如意. Make everything goes well for you. Alright, time to shine. Seriously, say these at a party and people will look at you like, nice, how did you know that? So, as we're wrapping up, I hope you've come to see that Chinese New Year is more than festive meals or dazzling decorations. It's a life tradition that carries the heartbeat of family, memory, and meaning. In a world that's changing faster than ever, these intimate moments of reunion and reflection are becoming even more precious. They remind us that beyond all the noises and excitement, we are not just celebrating a new year. We are celebrating who we are, where we come from, and the values that continue to guide us forward. That's how culture stays alive, by being shared, lived, and loved. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.